Hello and a very warm welcome to Bharata First. You're watching FRP Explains. I'm frankrausanpereira. Well, since you're here, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon and then share the video as well so that more people get to know about Bharata First. Let me also inform you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience like none other which will transform the way you gain knowledge. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com to get more details. Hundreds are already reaping the benefits of the Knowledge Center and are thoroughly enjoying it. Don't miss out, don't be left behind. Register now at kc.bharatafirst.com because there's so much that the Knowledge Center has to offer. Well, in the last episode, I asked you about the location where I am at, and many of you guessed the location right. Many of you didn't get it right. For all those of you who guessed Goa, 50 points to you. The exact location was not guessed by anyone. I'm in North Goa in Kandolim. And if you would have got that answer correct, you would have got 100 points. So congratulations to about 5 or 6 of you who got Goa right, and 50 points to you, and you can accumulate them. Right then, today's question is a different one. I would like to know, when was the state of Goa officially formed? If you get the year right, you get 50 points. If you get the date as well right, then you get 100 points. No Googling. Be true to yourself. Be a true Bharatiya. Do not cheat. And if you know the answer, we'll accumulate those points as well. So from Goa to Punjab now, and all the turmoil that has been happening in the political scenes in Punjab. First, of course, a few weeks ago, we saw that Captain Amarinder Singh, the former Chief Minister of Punjab, was asked to step down and a new Chief Minister was chosen. Chiranjit Singh Channi is the new Chief Minister of Punjab. And after which, of course, we've seen quite a bit of churning within the Punjab Congress itself. The Congress named a new chief as well in the form of Navjot Singh Sidhu because of all the pressure that he was putting on the Congress High Command. And as fate would have it, and as Captain Amarinder Singh has already said, Navjot Singh Sidhu is back to throwing tantrums and has quit as the Congress chief of Punjab. And this has sent the entire political system in the Congress in Punjab into turmoil. While all of this has been happening, the Congress, which seems to be leaderless or rudderless, is self-imploding. Instead of getting into some kind of damage control, the Congress's leader, Rahul Gandhi, decided to go to Kerala and spend his time there rather than quickly going to Punjab and sorting out the mess. In the meantime, there has been another development. Captain Amarinder Singh, one of the tallest leaders of the Congress in Punjab, has met the BJP's Amit Shah, and there is a lot of speculation, and speculation is rife that Captain Amarinder Singh could be joining the BJP. Now, Captain Amarinder Singh has made quite a few statements. He has said that he believes that his political career is not over and he wants to quit, or he wants to leave on a high. For all you know, he could be joining the BJP, and the BJP may give him a cabinet berth in the Union Cabinet. Let's not forget, elections too are around the corner in Punjab, and all this turmoil has been taking place, leaving the Congress in a very dire situation and in a dire place. So much so that another stalwart leader of the Congress, Kapil Sibal, has come out and hit out at the High Command and has said that the party seems to be leaderless, the party seems to be having no sense as to where it is going and is completely flummoxed and stumped. And that indeed seems to be the case. Not just that, even in Chhattisgarh, there seems to be some kind of churning happening there as well. MLAs from Chhattisgarh, 15 of them are in fact in Delhi and are demanding their piece of the pudding or the cake. And this is all happening within the Congress, and no one seems to be, trying to put an end to all these problems within the Congress. So it looks like while the Congress implodes, it is going to be the BJP's gain, and the BJP is doing everything that it possibly can to try and consolidate and try and make a comeback in Punjab. All of this at the Congress's loss, and this is something that we've noticed in other states as well. A few years ago, we saw a similar situation being played out in Goa, in the state that I'm in right now. The Congress was the single largest party. While the Congress slept on forming the government, the BJP swiftly moved Nitin Gadkari and some of his other tall leaders to Goa, got the independents and the other smaller parties to come together and formed a coalition and formed a government which is not in trouble, a government which is going strong despite the BJP not being the single largest party in the state of Goa. That is the unfortunate state of affairs as far as the Congress is concerned. It needs a revival, it needs some kind of a change, and it needs to rejuvenate itself, re-energize, and come up with something new, because the old tactics and the old guard are no longer good enough, it seems, as far as the people of this country are concerned. It's not like the people have written off the Congress completely, but they are fed up with the tactics and with what they have seen of the present lot within the Congress. They are looking for new blood, they are looking for new strategies, and they are looking for a Congress which will serve the people. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of FRP Explains. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then share the content as well. And before I go, let me remind you about Bharata First Knowledge Center, a learning experience like none other, which will transform the way you learn, and it will help you not only in your competitive exams but also in life itself. Go to kc.bharatafirst.com for more details and register now. Hundreds are reaping the benefits of the Knowledge Center. Don't be left behind, don't miss out. Be a part of the Knowledge Center and transform the way you learn and be a better Bharatiya. And one final thing before I go, if you like this content, please contribute to keep this content alive. A small contribution that you make will be a giant leap for us to keep bringing you this content. That's it from me. See you again next time.